Welcome back to the Conspiracy Outpost. Tonight's entry will be filled with nonsensical and factual little tidbits, as is every night, right?
Tidbits.
Join us as we half-ass delve into a few little fun facts. Not a good intro for y'all, you know? Too bad. Fuck y'all. I'm Jackass Joe.
And I am Mike.
I went in an asshole approach. You went in a sexy one.
No, I was just like, he always does an M, and I was like, I could do a lot of M things, but I was just like, because I just did the Homer thing, so I was like, Mike.
You could have gone full on creepy. Went, I'm Milkmaid Mike. So tonight's a little all over the place here. We're going to be
we threw together an episode in an hour.
And we're going to call this our makeshift cryptids. I don't know.
Yeah. My idea was to just talk about whatever, and Joe's like, I'm going to get something kind of on topic. I was like, okay. 1 hour later.
I figure, my bad. I figure we could do a little bit of both. I mean, we can do whatever we want in between.
Well, the original idea was try to get Matt on here and then just talk.
Yeah, and then he bailed.
Just talk.
I was just trying to get a little bit of a subject, and then we can just spurt off to anything.
Yeah, but I was like, let's just talk about stuff. I expected you to be like, oh, cool, let's talk about comics. Then you're like, how about some fake but real cryptids? Like, okay, sure.
My bad. This is trying to get my mind focused on something here. I mean, I like to think people out there would like to hear about what people used to believe were cryptids, and now they're not cryptids. They were cryptids, but now they're not. I mean, that could give you faith in things like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Or Yeti.
Like the coelacanth. Or no, that was like, people thought the coelacanth was, or the coelacanth, whatever the fuck it is. They thought it was extinct, but it turns out it's still here. Woohoo, yeah. Ugly ass fish with too many fins.
I heard they're going to bring back the woolly mammoth.
Yeah. I don't think we should be fucking around with Jurassic Park shit. Like, there's been multiple movies made on why we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I seen this one movie a long time ago. I don't remember what it was, but they fucking woolly mammoth got like de-iced and had some kind of like virus or bug parasite thing.
Well, I don't know if that would actually happen unless it's like mixed with DNA, because they're gonna birth one from an elephant.
No, yeah, I know. They're not gonna fucking.
So it won't be like, or no, it will be a pure woolly mammoth. I think they're gonna grow it in an elephant egg. Is what's gonna happen.
Woolly mammoths have creeped me out.
Like, it's not gonna have mixed DNA or some shit like that. They're doing it in a way where they're gonna grow it in like an elephant egg, but it will be a full mammoth.
Okay. It's gonna shred through the mother.
To pop out like a fucking xenomorph.
Hey, why is this female element got a hairy twat and a penis? Fucking ripped. It takes its trunk, grabs it by the ass, and pulls it fucking itself out.
Y'all ever watched Ace Ventura? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, that fucking scene is hella funny.
It stays funny, and it goes on for so long. It goes on for so long, and you think that is gonna get old, but no matter how many times I see that scene, I laugh.
I love fucking Jim Carrey.
Yeah, or like another scene from that same movie where you think it's gonna get old, but it doesn't. Well, there's two more actually. The or the 3 is too much. Getting hit with the
one scene that never gets fucking old to me is the Dumb and Dumber scene. The fucking, you want to hear the most annoying sound?
That was improv, apparently.
And that's a genius
by
improv.
Jim Carrey.
The best comedy is fucking improv.
Yeah, when you got people as talented as Jim Carrey, yeah.
Oh yeah. So the first on this beautiful little makeshift list of fake cryptids that I wrote down was the sexy ass Komodo dragon.
Komodo dragons not sexy. Not like a mythological dragon. They're just a
especially if you go into D&D lore, like they fuck humans. He's sexy.
Like
Or
Komodo dragons, they are a shitty looking lizard.
they are, dude. They're nasty looking lizard.
Yeah,
They
they look like
they're
they're made out of like volcanic rock.
they're what you would think
Shit.
a fucking if a dragon was on heroin and lived in a trailer park. That's what a Komodo dragon would be like. They'd be on that
Yeah.
crocodile, that synthetic heroin.
Dude, those things are fucking deadly though.
They are. So I was reading this fucking. See, look, we get a little bit comic book in here, kind of Japanese comic books or mangas or manga. I don't really know what you call it
I
exactly. I've
think they
heard it
pronounce
both ways.
mangoes and they don't taste very good.
Ooh, yeah, I don't like the fucking artificial flavor either.
I like artificial mango better than fucking mangoes, but it's still fucking gross.
I
Well, at
only
least artificial mango kind of tastes like peach.
so I don't fucking I just don't like it because me and Tang we were fucking thirsty. It was fucking beating hot in his room. And we're sitting there and we wanted something to drink. And the only thing his mom had in the fridge was this fucking nectarine mango drink. And it was just thick and
Oh,
syrupy and
ever heard of tap water?
yeah, I know. I mean, I'm sure we were drinking water too. We just wanted something to drink, and we drank that shit, and our stomachs fucking hurt. And since then, I don't.
Dude,
Mangoes.
so
But that being said, my favorite type of fucking
Celsius. All right.
Oh no, but I love Celsius's.
Yeah, no, that's why I thought you were gonna say that.
Yeah, no, the fucking I'm talking about alcoholic drinks.
Oh, Four Loco,
No,
Mike's Hard.
oh shit, do they make a mango logo?
I don't know.
That would be cool. No, fucking fucking goddamn it.
Is it stuff
Cayman.
that? Oh, I
Cayman.
was about to say that. I was about to say
Yeah,
it's the stuff that Anna drinks,
Cayman,
right?
they're
Yeah.
mango. Yeah, the mango drinks are hella fucking good.
Yeah.
Any type of margarita that's mango, I like.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah, any mango margarita, I'll drink.
Dude, so I got a story for you. I don't know if I've told it to you before. So when I was in high school, I don't know, probably like 15, 16 or something like that. Um, I used to get bottles of alcohol from one of my friends. And because his mom was an alcoholic, so she had a bunch of alcohol and he would pour them into water bottles and she wouldn't know.
Oh, you just made this sad.
Yeah.
Why you gotta make this sad?
Um,
you,
but he,
you you just made me Komodo sad.
but he would give us
I don't know.
hey, that's the reason he told me. Like I never met his mom. That's what he told me. So he made it sad.
All right, we'll get to the cool part of the story.
Okay, so like I was used to getting like tequila, vodka, rum, any kind of clear liquid, you know, anything that'd work in a water bottle. I'd drink it at school, drink it at my friend's house, different friend's house, not at that guy's house. But one time we called him and we're like, dude, bring us some. We want some. He brought us down like a quarter bottle of like one or two shots worth of like a little bit of like vodka. And then he bought us a bottle of wine. And I didn't know what it was at the time. What kind of wine it was at the time. I just knew it fucking tasted bad. Well, we split the shot, you know, me and my friend. And then we start taking down this bottle of wine. And it tastes so fucking bad. And like every fucking drink, I'm like almost throwing up. So I go and grab Pepsi and I'm chasing this wine with Pepsi, just trying to get it down and not throw it up because it tastes so fucking bad. And I don't like wine now, but turns out it was a bottle of extra dry vermouth, which vermouth is fucking disgusting.
I've never had vermouth.
Vermouth, yeah, it is. It's like a wine, but like much more fucking gross. So fucking nasty. And it's like
wine I like drinking is the kind that Anthony brings around because it's like 14%.
the fortified wine.
Yeah, he gets them in the monthly boxes, and that shit hits fucking hard. I've never had wine hit that hard before.
I had a really good beer the other day. Specialty at a bar that I went to. So I played a bar in Marysville the other day, and my guitar player, he got this
Komodo dragon.
He got this beer called Death and Taxes, which is a dark lager. And he let me try it. And dude, it tasted like a very refreshing like stout. But it like the the taste and the feeling of the stout didn't linger on the tongue like Guinness does, you know, or other stouts.
Yeah.
It went away very quick, like a lager.
I just want for the record, let the record show that I don't care if it's a dark lager or light lager. I support lumberjacks.
Fuck up.
With the Komodo dragon thing. So, people would laugh at those who claim to have seen these massive motherfuckers on this island of Komodo. Komodo. Is the island really called that too? Or did I write
Probably.
that wrong? Okay. Well, it's in Indonesia. So it wasn't until Lieutenant Stein von
Man.
Hansbrook got to one of them bad boys that things changed. However, even a killed Komodo isn't a go-go. Oh, oh, four. Okay, that didn't come out right. It
No, it
wasn't.
didn't.
So
Sound like you're having a stroke.
yeah. My eyes are really bad. So even this dead ass dragon wasn't good enough proof, at least in the eyes of explorer W. Douglas Burton. It wasn't. That's not how I wrote it, but I'm pretty drunk right now. So he wasn't happy with just the dead Komodo found by our boy Hansbro. So he decided to travel to the island to capture a live one.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's when they discovered that it was that it was real. He went
Yeah.
to the island to find for himself.
Komodo dragons are venomous, right?
Yeah, they are. That's what I was gonna ask. Do you know,
Yeah.
like, what kind of to the touch or their bites? Oh, that's what I was bringing up before we went into
Well,
that whole
if it's
long thing
venomous, that
about
means that
mango.
it injects poison into
It
you.
is.
If
It
it's
is.
poison, that means that
Yeah.
you have to touch it.
Yeah, that was a stupid question because I was gonna say, because I was saying the manga, whatever. It's this cool series called Batum.
Hmm.
I really gotta reread that because I stopped at a certain point. But I watched the anime; it only had one season, and it was pretty cool. So this gamer and multiple people, it's people that others don't like, and it goes through a chain mail. People vote these people onto this island. People, yeah, whatever. I think his stepdad fucking did it, and then his stepdad regrets it or some shit, and he was trying to get him back from the island. So the kid plays this video game called Batum. It's like a fucking shooter, but they use bombs, little bombs and shit. And so on this island, that's what they use. Well, this island has fucking Komodo dragons on it. One of the characters gets fucking bit and they start hallucinating and shit. So it's fucking swamped with Komodo dragons. It's one of the biggest dangers on the island. So they were venomous on there. I didn't know if they were in real life because I couldn't remember. But it's a really cool series. I know you don't really like that stuff,
Eh,
but
it is what it is.
yeah, there's that, and then another series that I love called Gaunts, which is like a similar kind of thing, battle royale thing with aliens. I've been putting him in the conspiracy group when he's fighting the
Oh, yeah,
fucking onion
I
dude. He's
watched.
like,
I read some of those.
yeah, it's just funny. It was like, you fucking pussy. Like, when you say bitch, like you pussy. Wait, give it 1 second. I gotta get a charger. All right, but yeah. Anyways, I was talking about the anime thing. No, it's really cool because they died. A copy gets made of them. I guess it's left to interpretation whether you believe it's like a soul thing or not. But I think there's what people say. This alien race went against something. They realized that data, everybody's memory is like something point whatever gigs of data, pretty much, or some shit.
Hmm.
It gets transferred out somewhere that no one knows, and it comes back with a new physical body, like copy of itself. Like everything is data related. It's like a
Nice.
reincarnation, but talking about data. So they found a way to manipulate it. Now, some people say no, it's like it's not the same person. It's a copy of the memory of the data from its last save point, pretty much. But I was like, I don't know how far. I mean, I don't know how complex that gets. No, it's still the same thing, but it restarts from a saved point. I don't know. The main character ends up getting a copy of himself. So it's like, so are they all just copies? Their physical form is definitely a copy, but it seems like they insert the memory of the old person into it. It's like
Hmm.
maybe transferring like how a memory card transfers data from one fucking hard drive to the next. It's a different hard drive, same memory. I don't know. It gets into that shit, but it's cool because it's them killing aliens for points and shit. It's like a game.
Nice.
I don't know. Really into fucking game shit.
Oh yeah,
So,
dude.
oh,
This is off topic a bit. but I just remembered.
Oh, that's the whole point. We have a topic and we don't have the second thing I got on this list here. Second little bastard. This one is probably an easy guess. If you could think of any fucking animal that people think would be a cryptid based on its weird fucking
Platypus.
features, yep, that's it. Platypus. Ooh-wee, the good old platypussy. It'd be understandable to believe this weird little alchemized son of a bitch would fall under the category of cryptid, being the fact it's an amalgam of amalgam. Oh shit!
Amalgam.
I know the word. I
Like an
don't know how to.
amalgamation.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I wrote, but I can never pronounce the word. But I love the word. It's a weird fucking love hate thing. So this
Yes.
amalgam, whatever of animals.
Amalgamation. Amalgam.
Yeah, yeah,
Something like
of
that.
animals. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's one of only 5 mammals on our planet to lay eggs.
What are the other ones?
I don't know. I didn't write those down.
I thought that
didn't
was the
even
only one that
look
laid
at them.
eggs. The only mammal that laid eggs.
Apparently, it's 5. It's one of 5. Maybe we can find
Yeah.
this out, actually.
What
Let's go ahead and go on that.
what 5 mammals lay eggs? Boom. What 5 mammals lay eggs? Duck-billed platypus and a 4 echidna species. The western long-beaked echidna, eastern long-beaked echidna. Sure, so they're all echidnas. I think that, or yeah.
So it's just all the same thing. It's like the fucking thing from Show.
So it's the
5 greatest rappers.
duck-billed platypus and the echidna. It's just 4 different fucking like it's 2 things.
That's stupid. Why the fuck would they do that? It's like, no, they're 5 different things.
What the fuck is it? I hope I'm saying that right. What the fuck is
it? I have no idea. Yeah, fuck you, scientists.
Oh, it's a porcupine.
Oh, I didn't.
Or it looks like a porcupine, but it has like a bill, like a duck, like a duck bill.
Ew, so they're all just platypuses. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anything with a duck bill that's a mammal to me is a platypus.
Yeah, it's.
So they might as well just scientists. Please give that a name. The platypatty family.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a like some pictures make it look like his little bill looks like an anteater thing because of how thin it is, but it looks like a little bill. It's like a porcupine, but with like a long duck bill face.
Does it actually have needles?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Look up echidna.
I've never heard of this animal.
It's ECHIDNA.
Another animal I've never heard of were the oxycoddles or whatever. My kid knows what they are, and she's only 5, and I've never heard of one.
Probably learning about them in school, you know?
Oh, she's not even in school. She just fucking watches on YouTube. She loves it. She wants one.
And oxycoddle?
Yeah, whatever they're called. They're the little weird fish thingies. Lizards. They're like a lizard.
I think that's how you spell it. What the fuck?
Yeah, I never even heard of that.
Like, they look like little salamander with ears.
Yeah, that's what they look like, with big ass smiley faces.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, weird. I wouldn't want one of those because some of them look like fucking dicks, like literally.
Yeah, and I was reading about it, and they
like, this is my pet penis. It likes to swim around, smile, and it has weird foreskin ears.
It's fucking slimy. But yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that was, and then like Anna was telling me it's like, oh, she wants that, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Salamander. They look cooler.
I was like, that isn't real. You made that animal up. But yeah, I mean, to add more badass, add even more badassness, I guess you'd say, to the egg laying thing, since it's one of, well, it's not even that badass anymore. Now that we know that all these animals pretty much look alike. So, well, okay. Well, I mean, the other fascinating fusion hod creature.
If we make a scientific observation on the duckbill thing, then a long time ago, like when we were in high school, there's a large chance that women at that time also laid eggs because of their duck faces that they used to do all the fucking time. The correlation is there. It's the duck bills.
watches the the evolutionary chain of the human being led to females doing this face in a mirror, waiting for a male to fertilize their eggs as they lay them in the bathroom stalls of the bathroom mirror in the areas that they took the duck face selfies in the mirror. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Dude, this
Um,
is fucking good.
so these motherfuckers are venomous. Apparently, didn't know that platypuses are venomous.
Really?
Yeah,
So what? Like it has
they're
little duck
fucking
teeth. And it's like
venomous mammals. Apparently that was fascinating because they're a venomous mammal, and I don't know how many venomous mammals there are. So a male platypus would have two meanings of toxic masculinity, but that's probably inaccurate because I think toxic with a different thing
I
there.
think there's like certain like weasels or some shit that are also venomous.
I actually didn't look what it meant by them being fucking venomous. I want to
That
know
means
how.
if they bite you, they inject poison in you.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that we just established that earlier, huh? You
Venomous
know,
mammals. Let's see. What? That looks like a fucking Azumafu.
Sabumafu.
Yeah.
Um,
Like like it shows this like one of those type of monkeys. So apparently, hold up, hold up.
so the platypus is one of the few living mammals to produce venom. Uh, the venom's made in venom glands. Well, that's kind of on the fucking nose, isn't it? They're connected to hollow spurs on their hind legs,
So
uh, primarily used during mating season. What the fuck?
so there are 10 venomous mammals, or at least here's a list of 10.
It's
I don't know
described
if
extremely painful. Wait, why the fuck do they use the venom glands for mating season?
they're like, oh.
Wait, are female platypuses fucking masochists? Are they called massipus?
Okay, so
Damn it,
there's more than 10, but like one of them is like a monkey that looks like that fucking lemur thing from that one show.
Zabumavum?
Yeah. Like it's not the same kind of animal, it looks similar. Imagine that thing just like fucking killed its owners because it was like venomous, like fucking bites them.
Okay, so rather than having developed, so about the venom they have is non-lethal to humans. Many archaic mammals possess the similar tarsal spurs, is what it's calling it, instead of venomous spurs. That I
Tarsal
thought,
like fingers
I guess a
or
similar
toes.
tarsal spur, tarsal.
Yeah, I believe the metatarsals are our toes, right? So toe spurs.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what it's showing. Delivering spurs
Yeah.
found only on its male hind limbs. Yeah, it's on their
So
hind
wait,
legs.
hold on.
On their web feet, on their little web
Yeah,
feet.
okay. So it said it's not. It won't kill you. Is
Yeah,
this
no,
a?
that's what it's saying. It's
Is
extremely
it used for
painful,
Bill
but not
Cosbying?
lethal.
Because it said it was used during mating season. Is it? Are the
Oh,
platypuses the Bill Cosbys of the
shit.
animal kingdom?
Oh, and so it's a Bill Cosbopus, and that's what it's. Yeah, so it's not lethal. It's just
Damn it! I
very,
wish Matt was here.
very painful. Yeah, he's got the coin. So that fucking lucky coin he has is
The Bill
Bill
Cosby.
Cosby.
Yeah.
So it's the platypus is the last demonstration of what was once a common mammalian characteristic. It could be used as a model for a non-therian mammals and their venom delivery and properties. This is from Wikipedia of
Their
wiki slash
Wikipedia.
platypus underscore venom is what I just read that off of. If I gotta leave sources there, the sources in the paint.
The sources.
Das sources. Das sourced. So yeah, so why I keep saying so is okay. The Europeans naturalists from the 18th and 19th century believed that our old friend Platy was a hoax. Even so, when the first Platymaster corpse was brought to Europe from Australia, they were like, "What did you bring from down under?" That is not an Australian accent. I don't know. It just came out of my mouth.
Something.
Down under. Uh, it was thought to be the work of Chinese sailors who had tricked them prior with the corpse of a mermaid. What the fuck was the mermaid? I want to know what the mermaid was. They tricked
I'd
them
be a
like,
sea cow.
we ain't falling for that again.
They just like fucking sewed a woman to like A fucking dolphin.
To a fucking yeah, and then just like, no, look, it's a it's a mermaid. That's not even what mermaids do. Yes, it is. They're flopping the body around. Get the
Oh my
fuck out of here. We're
God.
not buying that. We're not buying that weird creature you created. Uh, it was believed that platypus corpses were just Frankenstein mix of animals. Because I'm not gonna say
like the jackalope. You ever
yeah, like
seen
the
the
jackalope.
yeah.
Yeah. They've done several fucking things. They made their own fake oh no, that was Australia did that. They did their own fake Jersey Devil or some shit. They sewed bat wings to a kangaroo or something.
Why do you keep saying Australia? That place doesn't exist.
It doesn't. It's fake down under. I'm never gonna get that accent.
You're never gonna know.
It took nearly a century for zoologists to admit that they were wrong and confirm the existence of the platypus. It took almost a century for them to realize that it was real. It's like, no, dude, nobody sewed these together. They fucking live.
It took almost a second. They kept it for that long? Did people keep bringing it to them?
I don't know. It was like, did they keep getting them? It's like, goddamn, China, we're not falling for this, you jackasses. It's like, dude, I'm not going to believe anybody who names their language after a fruit. Mandarin.
Oh my God.
I Cantonese anything I just said right now. I can't believe.
God.
Never mind. That's not that good. That is hilarious, though. The fucking I mean, to be fair, though, if I seen a platypus, to be fair, if you've never heard of a platypus, and someone brings it to you, they're like, dude, did you sew a duck and a beaver together? That's fake. Get the fuck out of here.
This is fucked up. What the hell, man?
I don't even think I knew what one was.
Why'd you give it claws?
I don't think I knew what one was until fucking like
in like fourth grade.
Yeah, like late kid years, like getting close towards fucking puberty, maybe fourth, fifth grade.
Like I think I learned about it in like third or fourth.
I think it's a rite of passage in America to learn what a platypus is right before your balls drop, so you know anything's possible.
Yeah. Dude, the fucking the beginning of every time I think of platypi,
I appreciate what you just said there.
You don't appreciate.
That sounds like you're aching. It's like, goddamn, did you ever fuck the platypus? Man, I've been getting platypi left and right.
Every time I think of the platypus, I think of the intro to Dogma.
I can't remember the intro,
which is like to all those who think that God doesn't have a sense of humor. Look at the platypus. That's proof that he does, or whatever, something like that. And he goes, "Sorry to those platypus enthusiasts," or some shit. Like it's funny.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, because it has a couple like I'm sorry's at the beginning. The fuck is that? Apologies. Can't think of the word apology.
Apologies. So speaking of Australians, can you guess what's next on this list?
A wombat.
It's Crocodile Dundee. I'm just kidding. Kangaroo. Although I wonder if wombats are on that list. Australia has
Australia has a lot of shit.
It's because they're a made up country, so they're made up animals. None of these are fucking real.
Like, I bet a lot of marsupials, like koalas and shit too.
Because nobody knew what the fuck is going on. And then they go to these people who are just fucking crazy out in the middle of nowhere. Somebody told me that a delicacy to them is boiled hot dogs. I don't think I believe that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's a weird thing. I used to have those just like normally, but I don't know, dude. I was watching.
I've seen some Australian foods, and they haven't been boiled hot dogs.
I was watching Daniel Tosh's podcast, Tosh Show.
Finally has one.
Yeah, I know. He interviewed one of his friends, who's a French guy, and then at the end of it, he was talking about how he always sends him pictures of his fucking favorite foods. And or foods that he likes, and it grosses him out, and he was showing the pictures. He calls them sausages, but he just puts hot dogs and everything. Hot dogs, mashed potatoes, and cheese.
Ew.
Yeah, that's fucking it. Just
like when I was
hot dogs and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know if he was joking, but it seemed real.
Like I'm sure you've eaten fucking cheap ass hot dogs and fucking eggs when you didn't have money, and that sucks. Hot
Mm.
dogs. Oh man, I couldn't eat hot dogs for a long time.
We used to eat fucking oh
You can't
man,
eat maple syrup.
a lot of weird. Yeah, that's I think I brought it up on the
Yeah,
podcast before, but yeah, maple syrup and because we used to eat it with biscuits and fucking everything, and I just
yeah,
can't. I don't like pancakes either.
yeah. Like
I'll eat them with jelly, but I won't really, and peanut butter too, I guess. But
when
yeah,
the last recession happened, not the one we're in now, but the last one. Um,
one way yonder.
yeah. We had chickens in the backyard still. So like we had eggs, thankfully, but those would get old real fast. But like for a while, it was like, dude, breakfast, hot dogs and eggs.
Mm.
Lunch, hot dogs. Dinner, hot dogs. And
Dude,
there's a
yeah,
while where I'd get the smell of a hot dog cooking, and it'd make me sick to my stomach.
and that's how it was with goddamn. Do we used to eat pot pies a lot when we were kids because they were fucking whatever cents. They weren't fucking
Yeah,
very.
that was one. It was pot
Adult.
pies and rice. So fucking good.
Mm. Yeah, and I still like it. It just eventually started making me sick, but
Hmm.
I'll walk by them like I did yesterday. We were at grocery shopping, and I seen one, and I was just like, "Fuck, dude, I want one." I was
I,
talking to Anthony about this the other night.
I grabbed some of them the not too long ago, and they were like they're ones that I don't remember being around back then, but they're chicken and broccoli. Like
Chicken.
they have broccoli in them instead of peas, and it's like fuck yeah,
Yeah, dude, that's yeah. It was always peas,
yeah.
and every time I ate them, the peas like things would still be frozen in them.
I would swallow the peas like pills because I don't like peas.
Yeah,
I do the
I
same
don't
thing
know.
with cup of soups.
Swear to God, the peas were always cold when I ate them.
You're supposed to heat it and then let it sit for like 2 minutes. It cooks it the rest of the way.
Mm, yeah,
Let me guess, you just fucking cut it open right
no, we
away.
just
You're
microwaved
blowing
them,
on it.
fucking ate them right away. It was half
No.
frozen, half hot.
Oh,
Um, yeah, always bad. I used to love the beef ones,
the beef ones are good.
but now,
Beef and
yeah,
turkey are fucking bomb.
yeah, I was gonna say turkey's my go-to. Now I fucking
Yeah.
love
I
turkey.
just got the chicken and broccoli ones last time, and these are the cheap ass banquet ones. You know, they're not expensive. They're red box.
Dude, fucking animate a whole fucking Popeye with the Thanksgiving turkey, but in like a
Oh.
giant ass fucking metal thing.
Did you
In
do
the
pie
metal,
dough or like puff pastry or
we
something?
got it was the pie dough from the people the Pillsbury
Oh
pie
yeah.
dough. Yeah, it was that, and then she made a big ass one. It was hella good,
When
and
I've
we ended up eating it that same fucking night because I'm a fat motherfucker and I
yeah
ate that.
when I've
It's like
done
my
pot
throat
pie
right
stuff, I
now.
like to
Fuck.
put like puff pastry or phyllo dough on top. Pretty good.
I like the field dough in my pockets. Just kidding. Um, so, yeah, so kangaroos were once described by Amerigo Vespucci in 1499 when traveling the southern coast of Australia. Uh, he seen their rat-shaped Mike Tyson like bodies and described them as monstrous beasts with the head of
Yeah,
a fox.
a fox head?
Yeah,
No,
he said they had a fox. I mean, I guess my description was Mike Tyson's, but
I
rat.
mean, dude, with how ripped they are, yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but yeah, he described them as having the head of a fox, the hands of a man, the tail of a monkey, and a bag that is used to carry its young. Which I mean, we all knew that
Yeah,
last.
I'd say that's a good one, except for the face of a fox.
Yeah, the face of a fox. I
It'd
think.
be like the face of a deer.
Yeah, actually, you know what? It is more like a deer than
Yeah,
a fucking rat.
like where was this person from?
Well, his name was Vespucci,
Uh,
Amerigo Vespucci. He must have
From
been Spaniard.
yeah,
Yeah,
Spain or
Pinto, yeah.
Italy.
Oh, yeah, you know what? He was probably Italian. Amerigo Vespucci. Is
So
that
what?
right?
They don't have fucking deer around there, or it's like it's I'd say fucking a small horse face. I know they have
Yeah,
horses.
that's less I don't know, I guess I've always associated them like rodent-like, but I didn't even think about that. They are kinda deer-shaped. In 1629, he actually rode in one as transportation.
Just
I'm just kidding.
get in the pouch.
No, in 1629, Francisco Palseart, I don't know how you say that.
Paul Sherritt? I don't know.
Pelsaeart. Yeah, he captured one of these joeys. So Just kangaroo. But
Yeah,
but
baby kangaroo.
due to due to a fixed boxing match, it died on the voyage.
A fixed boxing match.
They were riding back, and then it fucking accidentally fell on the
Did,
stool.
did
Broke
someone
its neck.
actually put boxing gloves on a kangaroo
I don't know,
at
but
some
dude,
point? Like,
Anthony's got one on his leg, and he got it in Australia, a tattoo of one.
oh really?
Yeah, so he's like, he got the boxing
Dude,
kangaroo. I don't know what the origin is of the boxing kangaroo. Um, so later the kangaroo was found and caught via Pokeball by Sir Joseph Banks during Captain Cook's voyage in 1770 and shifted the popular myth to fact. That's the end of that one. Sir Joseph Banks, no relation to Philip Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No, I just thought the Pokeball thing. Kangaskhan. I kept thinking of that Pokemon the entire time. I don't know. Kangaroo, though, another one that would seem all of these, all
it's
three
such
of
a
these.
big creature
would-
though, so it's like,
It is
it's
honestly, when I see kangaroos at the zoo, they look fake to me,
really.
honestly. I don't see them every time I
How
go
do the
there. I don't see
giraffes
them
look to
hopping
you?
around. The giraffes, well, one fucking licked my finger when I was feeding it. It's like, you lick between my fucking middle finger and my pinky one more, or my middle finger and my ring finger one more time. We gonna fuck.
Were you supposed to be feeding them?
Nah, I was feeding them dick. It's weird. It got my fingers.
Yeah, Nick
No,
told
I
me
was.
he went to like the zoo in like Chicago, and like they're like, don't feed the animals, and he fed the giraffe.
They have a feeding thing. So you go up on at the Sacramento Zoo.
Mhm.
You go up
Oh
on a
yeah,
check.
I used to
Yeah,
I've done work over by that zoo. I've also been to that zoo. I've done work by that zoo, and the giraffes reach their head over
yeah.
like as much
Well,
my house.
but I mean, yeah. I don't know. The giraffe stuck its tongue between my fingers, so I was just like, "Ooh,
No.
come here,
Hold
you
on,
neck.
lower.
Give me some long neck. Come here." Hey, you're not allowed the zoo. It's like you're not allowed the zoo anymore. What? Because I gave the giraffe a hickey.
And to move on from bestiality.
Yeah. So the fourth and final animal on this list is obviously the most obvious one of all, the unicorn. That's right, it's real. Just kidding.
Dude,
Omar gave me a ride here before we did this podcast. Gave me
don't
all I had
look.
to do was give him a horn job. Oh shit. Got a unicorn right there?
Yeah, it's Deadpool riding a unicorn on my
Yeah.
shirt.
No, but they're obviously fake. But it's it's highly believed to be inspired by our beloved thick ass Thelma the rhino.
The rhino?
Yeah, apparently it's believed that that's where the
Or
myth
or
came.
or are you talking wait, is the rhino the last actually the last one, or are you
Yeah, no, it's actually the rhino. It's kind of a joint one. It's just that the unicorn. This one's kind of an iffy there, so it's not. It's not
unicorns
proven.
aren't real.
Yeah, no, they're not real.
So was the rhino thought to be not real at first, is what I'm asking.
No,
Oh.
that's just this is just kind of a little fun one here. People believe that the unicorn is actually based off a rhino, so technically
I
it
feel
exists if they believe. So Pliny the Elder,
oh,
Pliny the Elder. That's what we're gonna say.
Pliny? Yeah.
Yeah, Pliny the Elder, a Roman author, naturalist, natural philosopher,
Or it might be Pliny.
a
I'm thinking of the
naval.
okay, so there's a beer called Pliny the Elder. And then there's an
Probably
artist.
based off
There's
of
an
him.
artist. I think it's spelled different though. There's an artist that I listen to called Pliny. So it's probably Pliny.
Oh, maybe. But he's a Roman author, naturalist, natural philosopher, and a naval and army commander of the early Roman Empire. Or he was, I guess. He's dead now. He said that the unicorn 2,000 years ago was described as having the feet of the elephant, the tail of the boar, and the body is like that of the horse. It makes a deep, lowing noise and has a single black horn, which projects from the middle of its forehead, 2 cubits its length. This animal this animal it is said cannot be taken alive. So this matches the description of the Indian rhinoceros. So the description of a unicorn back then matches the exact description of a fucking rhinoceros.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
okay.
so that's yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's considered the unicorn is real only in the sense of this version of it. They believe that, oh, a
They just
unicorn
they're like a unicorn and they described a
is a
rhinoceros.
rhino. Yeah,
No,
that's what, yeah,
it
they
was just
describe.
called something different at first.
Yeah, that's what in this telling of it. So there's a second likely inspiration to the unicorn mythos
You had
people.
me there at the beginning. Like, I was like, "What are you doing? This
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
on topic."
That's what I uh the second unicorn mythos is of course the narwhal. So that's
Yeah.
that one's a
I don't
little
like
weird.
that
It's
beer
like
very much.
I can't remember the taste of it. I've had it
It's very,
twice.
like, brown, sugary.
I
I don't
bought it
like it.
one time when Russell came over, and that's because he has a wizard narwhal tattooed on him. He just freshly got it done, and we drank this.
Nice.
And, it's a toothed whale that lives in the freezing waters around Greenland, Canada, and Russia. If you didn't know what it was, but I'm sure everybody does.
If you watch Futurama, you know what it is.
This
Lilu.
slippery, this slippery little bastard has a large protruding canine tooth known as a tusk. The tusk is similar to a unicorn's horn. So I mean
It's a
that's
tooth?
apparently, yeah, they call it, they refer to it as a tooth. I
It's
don't
a big
understand
spike out
why.
of its forehead, it seems like.
Yeah, it's not in their mouth, so I don't know what actually defines a tooth, what it's made of, or where it's located.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know
Maybe I don't know,
anatomy
man.
like that.
I
I don't know
don't know
anatomy.
this. I'm confused now.
Unicorn horns were a popular little guga, little like thing
Yeah.
throughout the Middle Ages into the Renaissance era. The so-called unicorn horn actually came from narwhals that the Vikings hunted. They sold these tusks for crazy prices as unicorn horns. So these Vikings would cut off narwhal horns and sell them, saying they're unicorn
Would
horns.
they put them on their horse armor?
Oh, maybe. I don't fucking. I've seen that in video games. It
Yeah.
looks like narwhal fucking horns on.
Well, it's
Did
like
they do that
that's where
shit?
the like unicorns could come from.
That's true. Fucking armor plated shit. I want to see a fucking horse with one of those horn helmets impale another horse in a
That's
game or
fucked.
something.
Yeah.
Not in real life. I mean,
Like, goddamn, Joe, that's dark.
yeah, curiosity.
Yeah.
uh, it's funny that they sold these things like crazy. It's like, yeah, it's from unicorns. We fucking slaughtered them. Uh, The English explorer Martin Frobisher led a Canadian expedition in 1577 and came across a dead narwhal and gave it the name the sea unicorn. So I mean that was kind of an obvious name. So yeah, I mean those are two. The unicorn one makes a lot more sense
Yeah. Yeah.
because if it actually was given, if it was actually description of it, God damn it, can't talk. If people were describing unicorns with the same characteristics of a fucking rhino, then yeah, that's must be what they're based off of in that area, anyways,
Yeah.
which is crazy. So that's why I made the list because it's a rhino narwhal, a rhino narwhalosaurus. Those are the four that I wrote down there. I would have wrote down more if we weren't. Yeah, I was trying to hurry there. I think we covered that pretty well.
I think we
I
did
think
good.
I think we did good there. Viewers, what do you think? And why don't you leave some comments about animals that we should have covered that were more meaningful than a fucking egg-laying mammal, a fucking boxing deer.
Marsupial.
Yeah, there we go.